Welcome to the Game Hole.
Join us today as we unbox Brink by Ivy Studios.
Well, this one's been sitting on our shelves for quite a while, so Thank you for joining us today. As usual, another brown box that we're pretty excited to open. I probably would have forgot which one it was if I didn't write on here Brink. So Brink is by
Ivy Studios. Yep.
They also did Moonrakers and Moonrollers, which is like an expansion slash additional game, so you can play it either way.
And from what I heard, this game has some of those components coming into it, so it feels very much in the realm. Yeah,
it's basically in the same universe, which is pretty cool. So we're looking at space, basically.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I don't want to take any more time. So this was the shipping box that it came in. Like I said, we backed this on the crowdfunding, the Kickstarter. We've probably been sitting on it for maybe 2 months. We're just.
How long did we wait for it though? Do you remember?
It was less than a year, so it wasn't too bad. But it's
because some of them, you know, you forget about them almost. All right.
You can see right away, I backed the, must be the game mat. So we'll pull that out and show that in a second. And then the Deluxe.
Oh, got a couple things in here.
Deluxe edition of Brink.
There's a couple
and some
others.
Extra stuff we'll go through. And I'll throw this away. Y'all.
Push it off.
There we go. So so looking at the base game or the game box, you can see that this is 2 to 5 players. You might have to tilt it. You can see the holographic cover. It says it plays in 90 to 120 minutes. Who knows? The boxes are always, you know, it could be all over the place.
Air.
Ages 14 and up. Again, Ivy Studios. I always want to call it 4 Studios, but it is Ivy in Roman numerals.
And it says a game of diplomacy, trading, and exploration set in the Moonrakers universe.
See, everything we already said.
Yeah.
Back of the box gives you a little clue. So there is I believe a hidden component to this, like a hidden voting component based on resources.
Yes.
And then this is a hexagonal, as you'll see when we unbox, like a discovery game. So this feels, like you said, it is the Moonrakers universe, but it also feels a little bit like Andromeda's Edge, or I would say maybe not to the full extent, but Expeditions. It has that hexagonal, like I have to go explore, discover, and find out certain locations that give you certain resources. I'm not going to go through every single thing here because a lot of you are probably already interested if you're watching this. It gives us everything component-wise that we're going to unbox. So yeah, I think we're just ready to jump right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll let you open her up.
Okay. Yeah, what would we say? This is a worker placement, voting, and
diplomacy, worker placement, resource management.
I thought there was something else. But yeah, this box is great. I love when they do the little holographic.
I think that was probably an extra thing too that they either kickstarted or got the funding for.
Very nice. Open her up. Bigger than I thought the box would be. I don't know why I thought it was going to be smaller, but
Moonrakers is pretty big too.
Yeah, that's true.
So starting off, we have the rulebook or components list, as well as the rulebook. So it's funny, it's a lot of games that are huge, and I would have thought this would have had a very big book. The book is relatively small, but I mean, a lot of pages, but small in overall size. Sometimes when you're talking about a big table hog, a big rulebook can be really inconvenient.
It's a little intimidating, but this doesn't seem it, so.
This looks like
Knife's Edge?
Yeah, a comic book, maybe. Probably a story in the universe.
Now for story time. No, I'm just kidding. Cool.
Here we go.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what it's like.
Now the cardboard punches out easy. Good thickness.
Ooh, are these holographic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Foil holographic? I don't know what you want to call it.
Foil, I guess. I think they were calling it holographic.
Ooh. Nice thickness.
There is a smell emitting from the box. Probably just material sitting for a while. And this has some, I don't know if other people are gonna, I have some, see that? Like some damage.
Yeah, a little ding.
So we'll see how it goes. But some of that's to be expected, but that was in the box and it was packed pretty well.
Oh, these are the player shields.
Okay. These are more.
Or screens.
More of these. I don't know if we'll Normally I unpunch these off screen and then we show you how to put it back, but there's not many
They feel
of this,
good, though.
so I'm just gonna do that right now.
And if you can tell, there's like on the corners and the little bits in here, a little touch of something else.
What is it touch?
Like a little shine. It's not like a matte, it's like just shiny.
Shiny, yeah.
Glossy, maybe.
Gloss, yeah, a gloss print.
That's a touch of something else.
Touch. All right, and I got that.
Good?
Yep.
Stack her up.
Next is probably the game board, which we can compare later to the game mat.
Okay.
And then looks like more of these. Oh, these are
Ooh.
5.
Okay.
5 hexes. This one is not 5 hexes.
Let's see. I think all of them have a little bit of foil. Yep, all of them do. That's really cool. What a nice little touch.
So yeah, there'll
Or big
probably
touch.
be a lot of those. Yep.
Oh yeah.
They do look great.
Right?
Look at that.
I love it. Look at the shine. Oh yeah, these are super easy to punch out too. Okay, okay.
And on the backs of them are just so probably to make it random. I don't know. Another game this sort of reminds me of, and I guess it's just because it's a type of game, is Nemesis. Because Nemesis has a lot of that placing rooms, not knowing what they're going to be, and revealing them as you discover.
Yeah, the hexagons and stuff.
So then I'm going to set the board off to the side.
Okey-dokey.
And there's a bag in here. Maybe there's some bag drawing, I'm not sure. And then we have the mystery sheet.
Oh yeah, what is this?
It's just a
Oh.
So here we could see, so these are the player,
Yes.
because the
That's
screens,
right.
we'll show you, the screens are gonna go like this, and then your resources go in here. But there's also like public resources. So an interesting thing of this game is that certain tiles you navigate to will not have resources that you can take. They will have resources that you must give to someone else, because you're kind of trying to get your factions and your ships out into the galaxy.
Okay.
And by doing so, you'll go to some locations that mean you have to, if you go there, you have to give resources to another player. So you don't always want to give resources to someone else. So that's where the negotiation comes in. Like, oh, if I go here and get that, maybe you go there and you'll get that for me.
Cooking up some deals.
We gotta work together.
Yeah, I like that.
So those are in there.
I feel like not a lot of games have it, which I don't want every game to have that, but I think it's nice that they incorporated it.
Well, Moonrakers is heavy negotiation. It's about fulfilling contracts, working together. Those are we'll show. Let's, you want to do that first? We can show that?
Yeah, sure. Well, we got our blue player right here. So let's see if we can...
I'll take the green one just to go in that one.
So I think this, right? That looks right?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
you
like this, the title goes towards you. And
I can't. I'm trying to tilt it up to show the top camera.
yeah,
Yeah.
now you can see
Okay.
I'm showing them too.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit of shield.
And you're not going to be moving it around like
Now once it's down, it's down.
Yeah.
And these are we call it vacuum formed plastic. So these could get very easily dented, bent, misformed if you don't store it properly. It seemed like how we took it out is how we will put it back, but we'll go over that when we do that.
I'll just put these here then. Okay. Right there.
And then next in the box, piece of foam. We'll see if we need to keep that or not. Maybe that'll keep it easier for storing.
Makes it tighter in there.
More of trays. Try to be careful with it, because I can already see on this one there's like some you know where that plastic gets bent and starts to turn white from being deformed.
It looks like there's...
So they were just taped down, so we got to take that tape off. But
Okay, let's see these bits. Well, these look really cool.
yeah, let's see.
I'm gonna dive into these.
So I know these are the ships right here.
Okay.
And it's cool because they feel like when you were a kid, like little toys, like plastic.
Yeah, they do.
So, look at that. Very colorful and a lot going on. And
This one's cool.
the cool thing about that is,
Little station or something.
I don't know if they're in the color ones or if it's some of these. Oh, like for example here, this is. I know this is supposed to be like a gun, a Gatling gun or something, or a ray gun.
Yeah.
And then you can upgrade your ships So that, see, there's a little peg.
I'm looking up at the camera like I can see it.
You can. See, and you put
There
it in, and then look.
Yeah.
So they're upgradable.
Oh, cool.
So they have things that, and I don't know if this is something.
Maybe on the back.
Well, this has a square on it, so I
Maybe
don't
not.
know.
What about like this piece? I know it's not the same color, but try it.
This is like a cargo thing, yeah. So maybe that's. So yeah, obviously not the same color, but maybe you know you can store more or something, more resources or something like that. So
Awesome.
they feel good though.
And there's a lot of like little details on them too. They're painted and
Yeah, like you don't need to paint them because they're plastic, but already like just in this purple one alone, you can see that it has all the little details. Oh, as I keep getting all the little details and all.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Wow.
So that's ships and whatever these other discs are.
Gunners and cargo.
Gun, cargo, upgrades, or whatever. And then I think these other pieces are resources. And again, we'll figure out how this all goes back and show you, because I'm sure this is not how it goes in, all of it. You would just open one of them to show.
And it feels
And they all are different, I think, too.
Yeah.
So these are just yellow ones.
They feel good though.
Yeah. And then the other ones are different shapes. So these kind of look like steel girders or whatever.
Oh,
Did you drop one?
No, it just dropped from here.
We have the dogs underneath the table. I was like, I don't need any
little treats.
Eating pieces. They can eat the plastic I'm throwing down. So that's that.
They would never.
And remember, there's 5 players, so the 4 were on top. It looks like the 5th player is down here. So I have to keep that in mind. That was the lid.
Okay.
This was in there. We'll take a look at that in a second. Again,
Oh, sleeves.
here is Community Cards Volume 1. This might have been from
Oh, gotcha.
the upgrade or the whatever, because it's deluxe, but let's open that real quick. So even the cards have a foil to them, which is very cool.
It seems like all of their games, like production-wise, have been really, really great.
And the iconography and the factions and all are really easy to distinguish. So we'll have to figure what they are, but this was this.
Okay. We'll keep that together.
Aside. And then these trays, I'm going to pull out this tray as one. So this comes out. Looks like there was either a lid for ease of identification, or maybe something goes there, but there's these underneath. So these might be a hold for smaller cards or contracts.
Okay.
These might be bigger cards. Here are different cards. There's just a lot of cards. And
it'll all make sense.
I want to open one of them up. You have the knife?
Yep. There you go.
It does have the old cigarette pack opening. I talked about it in one of my videos recently, and I was like, did you? I didn't smoke, but
Yeah.
cigarettes have this type of thing, right? On the packs.
Yeah.
I was like, I've been around them in my life, and I feel like that was what they originated from.
I was gonna say, what are you smoking? Candy cigarette?
Probably. Let's see. So yeah, these ones are not foil, but they're foil on the other side. So I was looking at the backs.
Aha.
So that's cool.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, look. I mean, that looks cool.
Honestly, they look really great.
Well, here, bring it down to the one light.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Shimmering and shining.
And as far as cards, they feel like playing cards. So that about thickness and all.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fine.
Cool. All right, and then whatever this piece is, let's look in the book. Here, you open that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look in the book at the component list and see what it's called.
I think we got an upgrade for this piece.
We did. Okay. That is the first player token.
We should have known that.
So the deluxe one that we got with it.
Okay, so this is the one it came with. Little plastic. It's pretty thick though.
And this is, it almost looks like the calibers or whatever, the barrel to a 6-shooter, but it's not hollow. So it is hefty.
Let me see. Ooh, oh my gosh, it is.
Very different.
It's like almost hard to see it. There we go. A little shine on it.
I almost wish it was hollow like this one, but I guess they really wanted it to have some weight. So you're the first player.
You know it.
You know it. So that's cool. So just seeing if there was anything component. The rival bag is what the bag is called.
Ah, okay.
And there are 30 ship attachments. There's player tokens mixed in with that. We'll go through the cards and we're not going to cover, a disclaimer, we never go through how to actually play.
Yeah.
These are just the unboxings, but we'll show you how to put it back in the box. And I think once we clear this off, we'll look at the mat.
Yeah, we'll open it then.
And then also, this is a Moonrakers expansion. So this came, I think this was when they did it. They had for their backers if you wanted to purchase. So I can open that real quick as well. So this is the Moonrakers expansion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Which we do love that game.
Yeah, that's a great game.
It's nice it came with the sleeves for it, because that game we do have completely sleeved. So these are probably more either contract cards. Yep, contracts. These are all contract cards. Okay. So that expansion particularly is just to get more contracts in.
Okay, cool.
So you have to, there's a certain amount of hazard or risk, there's cost, there's rewards, there's different factions that they pertain to.
Energy shields.
Just mix those in with the base game that I think we have pretty much everything mixed in.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool.
Moonrakers again, not
Moonrakers.
Not Brink.
Iconography is very similar. So yeah, let's figure out how to box it all up.
Yes.
And we'll come back and then we'll show the board and we'll show the game mat and
wrap it up.
Yep, sounds good. Join us in a minute. And we're back. What would you say? How long has it been? Maybe like 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes tops?
Not too bad.
And that's primarily, unpacking the rest of what you saw, which was just kind of some components, as well as
sleeving the
cards, which you might not be a sleever, so even faster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it could be quicker.
So this is the mat we wanted to show. It was a weird way they packaged it. You saw it was like, instead of rolled up and put into a sleeve, it was in just the size of the thing, which we were like, maybe that's so they were, it didn't get a memory. But then you can see there are spots that it did get a memory, and it is fraying in some spots
I see a
too.
memory here.
So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, these are great to have in general. We'll show the board too when we show you the reboxing, but this is the playmat. This is about how large that is.
Yeah.
Don't have a measurement, but, and then you'll see some of the trays the bigger tray will be able to fit here, and some of the smaller card trays would normally fit there. Quiet down there, Dukes. So yeah, so that's the mat.
Yes.
And I think we can just leave it out and
sure.
show. So the reboxing on this is probably going to be easier for you, again, if you are not sleeving cards, just like most games. They did a good job, but it's not perfect.
So this is the same stuff that was on the top.
Yep. So Joe, what it was, it was the what do you call it, the rule book, and then you put back in, but you don't have to.
No.
These are the game shields and the comic book, as well as the book.
It felt like its home, so.
Yep. And now next is the player trays. And one thing we want to show when you're doing setup, those that we popped out, each player, because there's 5 players, gets one of these. And there is an order, so that does matter. There's a little cheat sheet kind of thing here where this shows you here the blue should be to the left of the yellow, then both of them show that, then followed by green, by orange. You're supposed to pop these in and they stay in. Some of them want to come out anyway. I was worried originally about putting them in.
Yeah, we were like, will it get stuck? It's supposed to get stuck. It's supposed to stay there and they don't come out.
Yeah, when you play this and you put this down on your table, you'll have your shield, obviously. Whoop, I got it flipped. You'll have your shield here, and then these will just be here. And so there's a hidden voting mechanic to it. So you'll place certain things on it, and it makes it easier because when you show how much that you're voting, you literally just take this out and you put it on the table and everybody compares theirs. So that's what that's for. While we're looking at the player trays, underneath each player color board are the pieces that we showed earlier. So your 3 ships.
Yep.
These are your player icons or tokens or whatever they want to call them. So they are different. The green player looks like they're helmets. These are the cargo loads or bags.
Bags, yeah.
Yeah, and then these are the what would they call them now? I'm blanking.
Did they not say gunners?
They were, yeah, but it was like something else. But yeah, it's guns. So those all store in there, and then goes on top. And of course, like I said, there are 5 of those. So going back to this, we'll pull out this so you can see it. So that comes out. You can take the other 2.
I'm gonna just opposite each other so they fit nicely.
Followed by the board, and now would be a good opportunity to show you the board. So the board. It's kind of funny because we love playing with player mats for picking up cards and all. The sleeves help with that. So if you don't play with those, you could always just play with the original board. And the boards on these are nice because they have a good printing as well. Now, obviously, it's upside down. So.
After all that.
But you can see it's roughly the same size, a little smaller.
Yeah, just a
If I
tad.
can get some of the, just if you look at the, there you go. So the printing on the board is like the cards, not exactly foil, but it's got a shine to it.
I believe they called it UV spot.
Yeah, and
which
again,
it looks great.
Not going over the actual game, but when we go here, I could show you the next in here. So then you have stored your starting place. So as pictured here, this will go right there. That's your starting setup. Then you have your, actually, let's see, this. As you see, there's a lot of iconography on here. This will actually sit on the top up here. So when you do that, you'll be able to put the cards that correspond to those symbols, as well as the icons or the pieces that go along with them. So this one is supposed to be for that. Then you have your yellow piece goes down here. And
So puny, the yellow guy.
yeah, and your green. And then X's will go here, and then there's a special purple hexagon that does not get stored with the rest that will go there. And then your cards will go here, and that's so forth.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show the setup, but that's the, in essence, where that's supposed to go. So these that I just saw, you saw me pull out, those get stored back in here, in these slots down here in this tray. This yellow one, for some reason, they just put it right there. These were the pieces. Originally, there were red in here, so don't get confused and put the red ones back in there. It's whatever order you want, but it's the yellow, purple, blue, green, and orange, as well as all of the hexagons except for the purple one.
Purple, yeah.
And it doesn't matter what order, because you're going to have to shuffle them in between games. So if you want to shuffle them ahead of time, getting ready for the next game, you can, and then just split them equally up with that, and at least it has a lid.
Yeah, it fits nicely in here.
So we'll put that on there to remind us.
Yep.
Here's where it gets kind of hinky, right?
Yeah, well, to be fair, we did sleeve all of our cards. It seems like if they're not sleeved, they will fit perfectly fine. But yeah.
First player token also is in there. So
Oh, yeah.
that comes out. But so I don't know the best way to show this, but there is this little tray. These are the ambassador cards. The symbol you notice will match the ambassador cards. Once they're sleeved, you can compress them and on. That works not too bad. But there is also the rider cards. So they have this little, this little tray too. Again, there's iconography that matches. And then there are the action cards. And the action cards have iconography on there as well. But if you try to put every single action card, they won't fit if they're sleeved. So those additional ones are placed into this well down here. So as many as you can get in there. And if you have a little bit of trouble, it seemed like there was an extra well as well. Underneath these cards.
Yes.
But we didn't use that, so we could have done that. And then these are the, it looks like the player turn or the turn structure cards, as well as the objective cards. So again, they would fit a lot easier here because there is a little notch for that to go like that.
Yeah.
But we just put them like that. And then here's that purple.
Oh yeah, right.
That purple one I was talking about fits right in there, as well as the X pieces. And they all kind of fit roughly in one layer. You might have to manipulate them a little, but
yeah.
So that goes there. Again, nothing under this player board or this player tray, so you can pull that out too if you want. There's nothing underneath that, but we could just leave it there. And then going back in, again, these go.
Nope.
These go here.
Yep.
And this is where, like, again, they fit, but you have to kind of make them fit. This is where you wish you had an additional well.
Yeah.
Because they kind of stick up.
But everything fits, so it's not, aesthetically you want it to fit perfectly in there, but luckily the box closes and we're good to go.
As I screw it up, right?
Don't pay attention to that.
But this is what I'm saying, the sleeves are, like, they're nice sleeves, they're very thick sleeves. But the second you start manipulating them anywhere outside of shuffling them or hold them in your hand, they just want to go everywhere.
Yeah, they slick all over the place.
So, and I think they're designed so this should be on the outside, so they don't go anywhere. But then you adjust it, and I'm like, oh, I got them in the wrong spot.
Maybe.
No. That's just, This is what we had difficulty on this before. Nope, see, it is that you would think they would be on the outside to keep them from going all over the place, but they don't want you to do that. So don't do what I just did. Make sure that these pieces are towards the inside of the box because they'll fit.
We don't have to move it, but I think the other one needs to be flipped too then.
That's probably why I was having trouble with that one as well. So just like the sleeved cards in general.
They're great to play with though. So I really, you know, it's one of those things that's like...
There we go.
It might be a little bit of a pain to put it in, but I'm okay with it.
There, much better. Except like, yeah, again,
partial user error.
Partial. So then followed by that, putting things back, we will put this, which I think was supposed to go this way. Yep. The starting location. This does not snap in, but it sort of helps.
Other way or that way?
Let's see.
I think it's that way.
Yeah, so that will sit there. See, like that kind of keeps it in. And then the player board, which we're on top of.
Oh, right. Looking around for it. Let's make sure we do this right.
Yep. This always made me nervous, like I'm gonna fold it the wrong way and it's gonna rip. But
is that right?
Yeah, I think we're good. Goes in, followed by 2 sets. Does not matter how they go. I mean, it matters how they go, but not what color order.
Your favorites can go on top.
Yep.
Even though we play with our on bottom.
And then that, obviously the player mat will not fit in the box, so you'll have to store that wherever you place the rest of your player mat.
Yeah.
Additional notes. It did come with, well, we purchased the sleeves. It came with extra, not many.
Like a couple,
but a couple,
yeah.
just in case some are screwed up.
Yeah.
And there was one other thing. The pieces themselves. The colors, where we showed you those different colors and all, that's the deluxe edition. That's part of what makes it the deluxe edition. Otherwise, they will not be colored. I think they'll just be either a solid color or not painted looking at all.
I think they're just not painted.
Yeah. So that is a deluxe. So if you're opening yours and you're like, hey, this doesn't match, that's because it's the deluxe. And the deluxe came with some additional hexagons and stuff like that too. But it's nice in the box. Honestly, there is no lid lift. I'm hearing things move around and I'm hoping next time we open it, there aren't cards everywhere, but it seemed like it was for the most part pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
nice and snug.
Yeah.
Little Brink.
But yeah.
I'm excited to get this to the table for sure.
Yeah, well, Moonrakers, like I said, we played that quite a few times, and Moonrollers, and it was fun. So thank you, as always. Please like, comment, subscribe, listen to our dogs, rattle around under the table. And until next time, keep playing.
Bye, guys.